Hello friends, welcome to Code with Kartiki. So today we are going to see next Python tip. So as we are seeing Python tricks and tips. So now here today's tip is conventions to give identifier names in Python. So identifier means using that name you can identify variable functions and classes. Right? So whatever the conventions I have taken, so these I have taken from pip8 documentation. Python's pip8 means that is Python's enhancement proposal. From that I have taken these conventions. There are other conventions are also there, but I have taken these naming conventions for variables, functions and classes. So as a beginner, programmers are confused what should be the, in which case I should take variable name, whether it should contain all uppercase letter, whether it can contain any uppercase letter and remaining are small letters, or shall I take all the letters in lowercase, or where should I use underscore. So that's why people are getting confused. So here we are going to see conventions to give names for these identifiers of variables, functions and classes. And because of that identifier you can reuse variable, functions and classes in your program. So one by one we will see. So whenever you are giving variable name, as per the pip8 documentation, convention is variable name should contain all lowercase letters. So for example, here I want to define one variable for storing age of a person. So for that I have taken here age. So I have taken all small case letters. Age is equal to 26, right? And then if your variable name is containing multiple words, right? So at that time, so are there, so if multiple words are there in variable name, connect those using underscore. So for example, underscore character, we know that underscore is allowed in variable name in Python. So underscore you have to take. So for example, student underscore name is equal to Ram, right? Means I have assigned this Ram value to this variable. So instead of directly taking student name, so what you have to do, you have to take student underscore name. So because of that it is more readable, right? So these are the conventions when you are giving variable names. Then function names. So whatever the conventions are there for variable names, so the same conventions are there for function names also. Function name should contain all lowercase letters. If multiple words are there in function name, connect those using underscore character. So for example, I have defined here one function def keyword, we have to use print line, and in this function I am printing hello world, right? So when I am defining this function, so I have taken name of this function as print line. It is containing all lowercase letters. Then here add num is there. So for example, this function name is containing multiple words, so I have connected that using underscore, right? So in this way, when you are giving function name, you have to follow same conventions like variable names. Next is class name. So whenever you are giving class name, it should normally use cap words conventions. Cap words convention means whatever the first letter of that word is there, so it should be capital. So here student class is there, I want to define one student class. So whatever the first character of this word is there, so I have taken here capital, and here also I have taken C as capital, right? So these are the conventions. So you may have doubt, like if I don't follow convention, will I get error? No, if you don't follow conventions you will not get error, because conventions are different and rules are different. So conventions of programming language, so if you don't follow conventions you will not get error, but if you don't follow rules you will get error, right? So these are the conventions. If you don't follow these conventions, still your program will run. But why to follow conventions? When you follow the conventions, your program is more readable, right? Easy to understand. The person who is reading your code or trying to understand or developing further your code, so that person will also understand your code easily, because these are the coding standards used in Python. So whatever the languages are there, different languages are there, Python, JavaScript, so these each language have their own coding standard. So I have told you conventions for Python programming language. So if you like the content of my channel, please subscribe and press bell icon to get notification. Thanks for watching the video.